When Milana Vayntrub swaps her punchy jokes for just being real, she doesn't just drop that Allstate Lily character, no, she totally smashes it to bits. In this fresh photo shoot, there's none of those shiny filters or wild drama, just a cozy invite to some quiet awe. Right from the first shot, you're pulled into this world where every bit of morning sun, every soft breath, every splash of ocean mist turns into a painter's stroke and a picture of pure, open confidence. Get ready to feel that smooth silk whisper against skin, to taste the salty tang on your lips, and to see strength and softness all tangled up in this perfect balance. The whole thing kicks off in a sunny loft bedroom. Soft morning light pours through those big old factory windows, filling the room with this warm, rosy glow. Milana standing right at the edge of the frame. She's got this light silk robe tied loose at her waist, but it floats free like gravity's taking a break, as if the cloth is breathing right along with her. One tie dangles open, one edge flutters with a tiny breeze, and without a single extra thing in sight, the room hangs there in total peace. Shadows and light follow the soft line of her collarbone and the neat curve of her waist, like the camera's falling in love all over again with those old-school ideas of shape and holding back. Here, keeping it simple says it all. What you don't see turns into the biggest tease of 'em all. A bit later, we catch her on this hidden beach at the crack of dawn, where the sky fades from dark gray to a super soft silver. The only noise is the waves pulling back, this steady beat that matches her steps into the cold water. She's in a two-piece bikini so basic, it looks more like a geometry lesson in sculpture than actual swim stuff. Little water drops clump up into shiny patterns on her skin, then fly off with each easy wave. The camera doesn't chase her, nah. It just watches from far enough away, like it's giving her space to just exist. Her stance, caught between moving and freezing, turns that patch of sand and sea into her own private catwalk, making you feel that salty wind and the quiet of morning like you're right there next to her. Then, the vibe slides smooth into a black and white studio shot, all plain and bare but packed with feeling. Against this smooth, blank wall, Milana turns 3/4 toward the lens, one hand on her hip, the other crossed over her chest in this move that's half shield, half welcome. Light slices sharp glows along her cheekbones and collarbones, while shadows trim every curve of her body. No distractions, no props, no mess, just the pure dance of light and raw emotion. In black and white, all that color temptation fades away, and what's left is the carved-out beauty of her shape and the quiet tale in her eyes. From that sharp studio quiet, we slip into the steamy blur of a foggy bathroom. The shower door's glass is so steamed up that everything outside melts into a blurry watercolor mess. Hair slicked back, skin shining bright, Milana snaps a quick selfie in the mirror. No edits, no tweaks, just the real shine of clean skin and that easy self-love. A towel bunches at her feet, and another one's tossed close enough to grab, hinting at how quick this moment slips by. It's your everyday shower routine turned into something artsy, a nudge that taking care of yourself isn't just habit, but a way to say you respect yourself, spelled out in water beads and gentle light. Next, the city calls from a rooftop soaked in that golden evening light. Little string lights start twinkling around the edges of the patio as the buildings blur into a glow of lit-up windows. Milana's in this snug outfit, hand-painted with shiny metal touches, thin lines that grab the sun like liquid ink following her curves. She leans on the rail, arms crossed, eyes locked steady, giving off the calm vibe of someone who knows she fits right into this city view and the personal story she's building. A chopper slices through the sky way off in the distance, but right then, time itself hits pause, like it's bowing to her being there. Heading back inside, the photos zoom in tight to these close-ups that feel like secret chats. The camera searches for the little rules of just being, like a soft breath before a grin, the second her shoulder relaxes, the way her fingers brush the edge of see-through cloth.
These tiny bits, so delicate and perfect, tell you more about her than any big show ever could. Sheer layers of fabric drift over firm shapes. Simple jewelry sparkles, just a touch to add a dot without taking over. Every shot's like a careful pause in the story, a heads up that getting it exact can hit as hard as going big. At last, the whole series builds to this soft peak in a candlelit bedroom. Teal lights from below throw golden circles on silk sheets. The colors mix in ways that surprise but feel totally right. Milana lounges in a slip so thin it looks like it's floating over her skin. A slim chain at her waist, catching light like stars. Her head tips back, eyes shut, like she's letting the quiet sink all the way into her bones. No big shocks, just pure ownership, that solid power from loving yourself with no holds barred. Through these 7 scenes, Milana Vayntrub flips the script on what it means to show yourself bare. She nudges us that real truth isn't about flash, but about owning the holdback. That real sureness doesn't have to yell, it can echo in the gaps between heartbeats. Which bit grabbed you hardest? The wordless poem of morning light, the salty quiet of the beach, the black and white chat of light and dark, the honest, steamy mirror truth, the city shine at twilight, the tiny dance of those close-up shots, or that final candle glow of total peace. Whichever one it is, lean into it, let it hang there, and keep in mind that the best tales are the ones told soft and low.